you guys? How are you guys? Sorry about that. I came over to my mom's to stream because I would have better Wi-Fi, and I left my phone, and I've been looking everywhere, so I'm a little bit late coming in. I hate to leave you guys waiting. Oh my goodness. Merry Christmas, you guys. Santa's coming tonight. Hey Nana Banana, hey Cray Cray. Thank you, Luana. Merry Christmas. Hey Tia Dash. Hey Julie. Thank you, Alex, for getting us all like-minded individuals in one space. It's good time here. I'm so glad that I'm so happy that, we all get along so well here, even when we disagree. You guys do such a great job, and it makes me really proud. Hey, Deco. Hey, Charisse. Eris. Trying my best to feel the Christmas joy. Me too. We're all sick. I woke up like I'm definitely getting what Bentley's had, and I can feel it in my chest, like when you cough and it burns. Hey, Crazy Mama. Hey, Michael Miller. Merry Christmas. Oh, I'm sorry, Eris. Hey, West Virginia Holler Girl. Kelly searches for answers. Hey, Johnny, Deco, Catherine, Trippy Dead, Ava, who said what? Thank you guys for being here. Cool Gamer, Kid Kitty. Okay. I have a couple things for us to talk about, and I'm really excited to get into it. It's kind of crazy. Hey, Lady V, Teresa, Spencer, how are you guys? The first thing, though, so I want to get into some of the craziness on social media. There's a story that I've been kind of following that has to do with this case that's insane. I want to show you guys this TikToker who is, now being sued by a professor at the university. We're going to go through some of her videos, look at the article, all that stuff. But first, I want to talk about this, and I want to talk about the driver who took them home. So I know, every other channel, as soon as that driver story came out, people go live and kind of talk about it. And then there's that body cam footage. And I don't want to be like redundant and repeat what you're hearing on other channels, So, but anyways, I thought this was just so interesting. We could not speak about it. So this was an article that was published yesterday, and it says footsteps can be heard on every floor, former tenant says. I actually have not watched video. A former tenant of the home where wait, I'm not even sharing it. This page. A former tenant of the home, by the way, Riddler, thank you for sending me this article. I had seen a post from JLR, but I hadn't seen the article. So a former tenant came forward and said every footstep can be heard in the creaky old home. It's a very creaky old house, said Cole whatever, who graduated in 2022 and lived at 1122. You can hear the footsteps on every floor. The victims were found on the second and third floors.
It has been 5 weeks, and police still do not have.
While two female roommates on the first floor slept through the attack, according to police. So my friend Teresa, she from criminality, she's really smart, and she does her research. She won't say things without like a good reason. And she believes that Dylan's bedroom was on the second floor, and she has a lot of pictures and stuff to kind of show that. So that's really interesting if she was on the second floor. Hey, Woofy. Oh, thank you, True Crime Crazy. And thank you guys for taking the time to be here. I know there's a lot of people also that don't have anybody during the holidays, and that's really sad. I'm so blessed to have my family, but also I'm blessed to have you guys, and I want to spend some of the holidays with you and that kind of thing. Yeah, the guy lived in the house before. So he said each floor has 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. He had a bedroom on the second floor above one of the first floor bedrooms. The person who lived below me always said he could hear me walking around, recalled alternator. I had a desk and a rolling chair, and he could hear that roll around. That is crazy. Now, we've heard that the roommates may have heard something, so, but they probably never imagined what was actually happening was what was going on. It's definitely haunted now if it wasn't before. Thank you, Crazy Mama. Oh, I'm sorry, Lady V. I hope you feel better. Hey, Stardust Serenade. Okay. Oops. The home also had poor insulation and the ventilation system was really weird, so you could hear everybody talking throughout the house, he said. Tenants were used to the noises and learned to tune them out, he added. A former first floor tenant previously told Fox that he could barely hear activity on the second and third floors due to the unusual layout of the home, which is built on the slope of a hill. This, previous tenant, alternator, said if the tenant had the first floor bedroom directly under the living room and the living room wasn't being used, that would make sense. The King Road home is on a cul-de-sac known as Fratlantis due to its proximity to Fraternity Row and the former student who now works as a real estate agent in Newberg, Oregon. There was always something going on in the neighborhood. Someone was hosting a party or kickback, he said. Altenetter added that a lot of people had been in the home and knew the layout. 10 weeks before the slayings, police officers were called to the residence over a loud party, but the 6 students who lived there weren't home, according to body camera footage. Altenetter had met Mogan because the two shared a few marketing classes together, but he did not know her personally. So this guy actually had classes with Maddie. He said, "It's terrible. I feel terrible for the victims and their families. I still have a lot of friends in Moscow, and I'm thinking about them and their safety and Moscow itself, which is usually a safe and fun community." So we have one previous tenant who says you couldn't hear anything, and then another tenant who says you could hear literally everything. You could hear the words that people were saying, in every room of the house. Hey, Angie. What are you talking about, Woofy? Casey Anthony said, Alex is going down. Okay. Can you please clarify? First floor is actually the lower level, second floor. Okay. Yeah, look, here's the picture of the first, second, and third floor. This tenant, says that if you had one particular first floor bedroom, which would be under the living room, then you may not hear as much. But in the other room that you could hear. So, hey, Tess, Merry Christmas. Oh, you're too sweet. Wolfie has to eat, but I'll be here in secret. Okay, so let me see. Oh, thank you, Angie. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The house interior looked to be sparse, and with hardwood floors, it must have been noisy. Well, I wish I had my phone because I really want to show you guys a picture of a person who used to live there and possibly live there with these people was in the lease at the same time. I don't want to share their name, and I've kind of been throwing this back and forth because we've been told this person had to have such strength. It has to be, and I'm not saying this person's probably not involved at all, doesn't even live in the town anymore. I don't think by looking at their Instagram, but I did want to show you, but I don't have my phone. Let me see. Hey, Incognito Gypsy. I love you all. Blessings of health and love in the coming year. Wolfie put them to bed. Thank you, Angie. Okay, so back to this one. Let's see. So yesterday, did you guys see that the driver of the car that drove the girls home spoke out, and he said, I'm sure you guys have seen that. I'm going to pull it up just in case somebody missed it. And then we'll get into all this TikTok craziness. Let's see. Oh my God, I still have to wrap all kinds of presents and all kinds of stuff. Ugh. Cabby, who drove Slave Idaho students home, said they were excited to go home and eat pasta. It's just so sad. It is honestly just devastating. Now, I think they actually did an interview with News Nation. Let me see that, because that's what I have not seen. I've seen the Daily Mail article, and I have not seen the interview. However, I've read an article that talks about the interview. News Nation, Idaho driver. Maybe that will make it come up. Yes. Okay. Here it is. Let's check this out. And then we're going to get into the TikTok. So there is a psychic on TikTok who's getting a lot of attention for her theories, where she is openly blaming a professor and Jack D and many other people. And she has some crazy stuff to say, and I can't wait to show y'all. It's unbelievable. He interviewed with Fox too, because he interviewed with Daily Mail. He interviewed with News Nation. Merry Christmas, Quinny. And then I guess with Fox too, that's kind of crazy. He did, but we don't see him for his anonymity. Okay, interesting.
I've been here since 1894. I do not remember these years.
Okay.
Breaking 40 days into the University of
40
Idaho murders, and the
Wow.
driver who was likely
Oh, no. Don't
the very
start.
last man to see Maddie Mogan and Kaylee Gonzalez alive is speaking to News Nation tonight.
Hey,
The
Paula.
Uber driver who brought the kids home the night of the murders. Kaylee's family reported that their
No, Tess. Hey, criminality. I was just talking about you. Merry Christmas. I cannot stand the loading. Oh my gosh. I'm sure the wind is affecting the internet, which already sucks, but
daughter had indeed ordered an Uber, and now the man who drove them is revealing exclusive details to us about that ride home and what the girls said
oh, hey,
in the back
Will.
of that
Merry
car. News Nation
Christmas.
correspondent Alex Capriello is live tonight.
Thank you, Will. Merry Christmas and good to see you. Frankie, hello. Hey, Frankie, Merry Christmas.
Down, he joins me from outside the home in very difficult task. Tell me what you found out, Alex.
Yeah, I was able to find this rideshare driver. He's one of only about 4 here in the Moscow area. So I was able to track down that phone number and give him a call personally,
Wow.
speak to him. I asked him point blank, hey,
Jay,
are you the guy who
Merry
drove
Christmas.
Kaylee and Maddie home that night? And to his credit, he was very transparent.
Holy cow. So they literally called him? Wow. They're tracking him down for the story, huh?
Very honest, very open, almost immediate with me.
Well, understandably, he has said, Alex,
hey,
that he is very concerned. It's a small community. He doesn't want to be on camera, but he was very revealing in what he told you about that ride home. Start there. What did the girls talk about in the back seat?
Interesting, Anonymous.
Well, he said that it was actually a rather innocent conversation. Might remember that he picked up these 2 girls from that grub truck. It's the food truck that's located right in downtown Moscow. And really, he said that was the center of their conversation. The entire 5-minute ride home was about their mac and cheese carbonara that they were planning on splitting when they got back to the house. He said that he's
remember the little clip of them talking about splitting their food. I think CDT has it on her channel. It's sweet. It's really sad to think they're just, having a regular night out and going home and eating together and passing out. And God only knows how they were awoken, and then being under the influence. It's just awful, because then your reflexes aren't going to be, the same. And
them up in the past, not only these 2 girls, but
Hey,
Xana
Star.
as well. And he said that in the past, they've talked about drama and college life, but not this time around. It was just a very normal, innocent conversation about their food and how they were going to share it when they got home.
So that's also revealing that he knew them. He had them in the car multiple times before. This is a small town. So if they've taken an Uber a couple of times, it would be likely that he'd be the driver. And he said, indeed, he knew them. He knew all 3.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He said that obviously it's one of only about 4 rideshare drivers in this area. He picks up these girls a lot. And not to mention, we already know that this is so close to Frat Row, and reported that this is a party house. So a lot of times students would come here. And so he said that Xana, that Kaylee and Maddie were no strangers to them. He's given them rides home from the bars, work, home from school. So he knows them.
That's crazy. There's only 4 rideshare drivers. Woofy, these steps right here. Do those go to the 3rd floor? It does, right? Or are they on the first floor? Because I don't know.
He's giving them rides home from bars, home from work, home from school. So he knows that he given them before. But back again to this,
Corn
he
pop, I
said
don't
that there
know.
was nothing out of the
Oh,
ordinary.
lips,
that
yes.
right now, or in that moment, that it was just an innocent conversation. Of course, the frats were bumping on a Saturday night, but here it was quiet, and he saw nothing out of the usual.
Lips. I've seen a lot of people talk about that. I personally think they were probably just very close friends that were like sisters, but you are not alone to think that, because I've seen that all over. The third floor step split like that. Okay, so then criminality. Dylan she's pretending to be Dylan walking out of a bedroom in the second floor. Yep, best buds. That's what I kind of think too. I can't wait to show y'all this crazy this TikTok stuff. Your mind is going to be blown. You think we've had this case because it has blown up the way it has. I haven't seen another case that has, besides maybe Gabby Petito, that has blown up and caused like this kind of stuff, all the fake stuff, the fake screams. Now we have this psychic who's literally blaming outwardly a teacher at the school and other things. So yeah, I've seen many say that. Me too. I just cannot wait for you guys to see that. I can't imagine what he must be feeling knowing he was the last one to see them alive. It was such a mundane and innocuous moment. Absolutely, Tess. And, he says with the Daily Mail, he's like, my job was to get them home safe, and I delivered them to their death. And, yeah, I think the rideshare drivers are strictly for one of the girls, their sororities. Oh. Okay, let's keep playing.
So, as you reported earlier this week, the last thing that we
Nadine, they are getting sued, and she don't care. Wait till you see what she says about it.
And Kaylee walking from the corner club bar to the grub truck, and the only thing we could hear was, Maddie, what did you tell Adam? And then Maddie responds, I told Adam everything.
Good question, Ashley.
About Adam or the bartender, because Adam turned to be the bartender. Did you mention anything like that?
Yeah, actually, the rideshare driver said that he knows Adam. But Adam was not brought up once at all during that conversation. Again, no conversations about boys, drama, or any trouble. And as far as what the girls were feeling, he said they were not fearful. They weren't skittish in any way. But back to the food truck, also, I asked him about that. Hey, you were right there. Did you see anything out of the ordinary there? And he said, no, it was a Saturday night at the food truck. A bunch of college kids hanging out before heading home. I brought up another person. A lot of people have speculated about the hoodie guy he's been referenced as. He said he didn't see that guy. He has no indication that anything was wrong there at the food truck, and certainly during that entire rideshare home, no indication that anything wrong there, rather.
Okay, then what about the police? Because clearly I would have imagined the police have a lot more, theory and technological ability than sometimes we do to track people down. I assume that the police would have found him and that they would have talked. What did he say about being able to tell everything he told you to the police?
Right. Yeah, this was super interesting to me because he said that he didn't hear about the murders until the next day. And he realized, oh, my gosh, these are the two girls that I had driven home, and I've driven home in the past. And so he was stewing on that for a little bit. But he was the one who eventually turned himself over to the police, calling the tip line, saying, hey, I was the one who drove these girls home. The police tells the rideshare driver that they already knew he was the driver. But even still, he was the one who called in himself and said, hey, I was that guy.
What? Oh my God. Oh my God. Wolfie, don't be crazy now. Everybody, I've seen the many people say she wears white every time. They're not being mean. They're just joking. Okay. The police knew that he was the rideshare driver, but they had not reached out to him. What? Oh yeah, Jay, absolutely. It would be super crazy if if it was your home, if this is your hometown. Wow. Okay, that is really shocking to me. I'm gonna finish this out because it's only like a minute, and then I'm gonna get into this. This is crazy. I'm just saying she can. I just stated my opinion. Okay. Hoodie guy, we've established his identity at this point. I know. That says everything about this investigation. That is crazy to me. That is so there we have it. We talk about all the time them ruling everybody out, them clearing people, them having talked to. Surely they've talked to Jack S. Surely they've talked to Jack D. Surely they've asked these questions. I just wouldn't assume that. I wouldn't assume that at all. I mean, obviously they've talked to him if they've cleared him, but I wouldn't assume anything about what they spoke about or how many times. It was only the next day. Are you sure? Because he said he heard about it the next day, but I didn't think that he said he reached out to them the next day. The more I hear about how this investigation is being conducted, the less convinced I am that they know what they're doing. It's honestly really sad because we have one side of things where people are saying, hey, the head of this investigation has only been doing this for 2 years, and we don't feel they have, what it takes to get this done. Then we have the other side of things where the police chief is like, no, we got this under control. Like, that's offensive to even go there. And, we got it. So I don't know. Jay, I think they have hired Piaz. So, Hey, Danny B. What the H? And Joe V said he personally had to go and talk to them in person because when he called, he wasn't getting anywhere. That is true. That is true. I forgot about that. What the? Okay. I guess. And Kelly, that you got a point there, but still, I don't think that's an excuse because, a person who doesn't want to talk to police would take advantage of that and just go on about their day. How is it possible? How is it people do not talk to driver that saw them last? Only intentionally, if you want to keep case unsolved, is when you would do this. Yep. And Joe V had to go talk to them too. Yikes. Okay, here's the last little minute of this.
That being said, when he did that, called the tip, and he turned over all of his G coordinates from that night, sharing that Taco Bell after dropping the girls off, and then went home. And so that's
good one, Quinny.
Cleared almost immediately, never been named as a suspect or persons of interest because all the data that he provided to the police proves that he was not there at the. So that's the reason. Being said, when he did that, called the tip line, he turned over all of his GPS coordinates that night, sharing that he was Taco Bell after dropping the girls off, and then went home. And so that's the reason why he was cleared almost immediately, never been named as a suspect or persons of interest because all the data that he provided to the police proves that he.
Okay, we're going to pause right there for just a moment. And I want to just quickly, I want to go back to this one of the latest posts from Moscow PD, because he says something that about, people thinking that they're not qualified and this and that. So let me find that just really quickly. It's right here. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Sorry, you guys. Okay. And then we're going to get into this freaking craziness from TikTok, which I can't wait to show you guys, but.
Thanks for joining us on the news at 6. I'm Doug Petcash. Morgan Romero has the night off. It's been more than 5 weeks since the murders of 4 University of Idaho.
Maybe right here.
Many of us have kids. Many of us have kids that are.
A call from his captain telling him a pit in your stomach. That's how Moscow Police Chief James Fry describes the feeling of getting a call from his captain telling him that
the roommate that we were talking about, that I said, I wouldn't want to put her name out there, but she has photos right here on this porch of that house with the black truck. And
James Fry describes the feeling of getting a call from his captain telling him that 4 students were just killed from a stabbing in a house off King Road near campus.
Many of us have kids. Many of us have kids that are same age. It is emotional, there are tears at times, and we're human. We doesn't mean we're not pushing forward just because we feel for the families and we feel for the community and the victims.
I appreciated this moment because it does seem like he cares. And I got to say, I feel bad for him because they've gotten a ton of scrutiny. The family, has publicly said that they're cowards, and, that's been edited somewhat, but have publicly said that they, don't have the experience and this and that. And I don't know. I can't help but feel bad for him because I do think he's trying. He's making an effort. They look at the website. How many police departments have you seen put a tab on their website for a current open case and give you a list of things that have people who've been cleared and rumors that are not true and that kind of stuff? And they go on and they do these videos every single day. I mean, they are trying somewhat, but then you hear, oh, they didn't even reach out to me and I was the rideshare driver and they knew who I was. Well, it's concerning. So I don't know. I can't decide how I feel.
Continue to do our job, and we'll continue to.
Hey, Amber.
We get all the answers because we owe it to them.
First said he's worked with other agencies before and dealt with some violent murders in his time with the police department, but it was many years ago. Times have changed.
It's kind of like the mentality that you guys are sticking with right now, because I know that it's very difficult. Like, what's keeping you going?
4 lost lives, and we have 4 families and extended families and a community that's torn apart, and we need to bring some closure to that, and we need to do everything we can. That's what drives investigators.
Okay, you guys, we are not talking about her clothes anymore, and that is just so silly. Let's talk, just please.
We want to solve this. We want to get the answers.
The case has spiked national news and public interest, causing people to speculate about information that was never confirmed by police.
It's a pretty dynamic.
Oh yeah, lots of
case
speculation.
when you look at how big it's gotten.
But let me be clear, that happens in every case, and we have to be adults and be mature enough to sort things out for ourselves. You know what I mean? That it does happen in every case. And look, I mean, I don't know. It's a little bit frustrating because I don't know. I'll keep that one to myself, I suppose.
Media, which we've never really experienced before. It brings a whole new element.
People want more answers, but police can't give those just yet.
We have to protect the integrity of that case, and we've taken some ridicule for that. But in the end, when we prosecute this case, it'll be worth it, and we're going to hold the integrity of that case all the way through.
Along with speculation, accusations of the murders becoming a cold case.
Are you confident that you're going to solve this, or can you not speak to that? Are you feeling, hopeful at least?
I'm very confident that we're going to solve this. We've heard the rumors, this case is not cold. This case has not gone cold. We are receiving tips continually. We've been people that we don't have the right people in place.
People are saying we don't have the right people in place. I'm telling you, we have the right people in place.
The right resources. We have the right individuals, and we have a lot of experience that is overseeing this case to make sure that we get this right.
Alexander Duggan, Idaho's News Channel 7.
There is still no suspect in the quadruple murders, and police are still looking for information. If you have any, you can call the tip line number on your screen at 208-883-71.
Rapper, okay, you are just
diagnosed with autism or ADHD.
Completely out of your mind, aren't you, buddy? Okay. Now we're gonna get into he's relentless. Now we're gonna get into this TikTok story, okay? And the first place that I saw this was on Law and Crime. They did a story on it, and it was kind of interesting. And then I saw this article, and then I went to her TikTok, y'all, and I was shocked. I got to show you guys, and we have to talk about this. So here is the first article from the Daily Mail. The first thing I saw. University of the first article I saw, because the first thing I saw was a YouTube video from Law and Crime. University of Idaho professor sues TikTok internet sleuth who uses tarot cards to solve crimes for accusing her of taking part in the murders and having an affair with one of the victims. Female professor says she never met any of them. A TikTok true crime sleuth is being sued by a professor at the U of I of gender. She's a gender and sexuality professor over a wild allegation regarding the horrific murders of students in November. The Texas-based sleuth, who uses tarot cards and other readings to help her make assertions regarding true crimes, was named in the lawsuit filed in Idaho by Professor Rebecca Schofield. You know, they say what happened and it's unsolved. Schofield is suing Gillard for failing to remove the videos in which the sleuth alleges that the professor planned the murders because she was in a relationship with Kaylee, spell her name right, Gonsalves. Gillard alleged with no evidence that Schofield perpetrated the killings with another student because Gonsalves was trying to break up with her to keep from making the relationship public. She began mentioning Schofield in a video on November 24th. Here's the TikTok Saluther that they're talking about. And we're going to go to her thing. On her profile, Gillard says that she has also solved the murders of rappers Kershnick Kari Ball, Takeoff, as well as Shanquella Robinson and Kevin Samuels. In the lawsuit, Schofield says that none of the victims of horrific killing were in any of her classes. On the day of the killings, Schofield wasn't even in Moscow, but was in Oregon with her husband, visiting friends, and said that she doesn't even remember meeting any of the students. At one point, Gillard alleged, "I don't care what y'all say. Rebecca Schofield killed the victims, and she was the one to initiate the plan." Eventually, Schofield asked the fortune teller to remove the videos only after they had been seen by thousands, but the lady refused to do so. So here is the professor who's been accused and has a lawsuit. I mean, it's an active lawsuit. I don't know, Megan. I don't really know. I didn't take a class like that. I didn't take that class in college, so I don't know. Oh, I've seen her. She's absolutely bonkers, not even legitimate whatsoever. No, there are legitimate psychics. That's not what this lady is. This is just another element of when a true crime case blows up like this. You know what I mean? It really is. Thank you, Punksy. Oh my God, I almost missed that. Thank you. Thank you so much. The professor had 3 cease and desist requests against this person, but they were ignored. Are you sure that was the real Jay? The lady slandering her seems dangerous. It's okay. I saw that comment too, and I don't think that's actually Jay unless he misspoke. Oh my God, those guys died of ODs, not murder. Yeah, I think that's fine to delete it. And okay, let's keep going. What happened? Well, the rest of the article I lost. Somehow I can't get it to go back down. Okay, whatever. It doesn't even matter because we're going to go to her TikTok now that we know. I want you guys to see this. So Ashley solves mysteries on TikTok, okay? She solves mysteries, doesn't she? Look at this. This is the one I wanted to pull up first. Is this how y'all want me to react to Rebecca Schofield versus Ashley Gillard?
I think this is how y'all want me to feel about a measly ass $75,000 lawsuit.
A measly ass $75,000 lawsuit that I'm going to win. That's what she said. She's using a filter called the oh my God. She's using a filter that's like the crying eyes filter or whatever. Oh, I would too, Ava. I would sue her as well. And wait till you see. hold on, what she says. She so openly accuses this lady. It's crazy. I cannot. She has 106,000 followers, you guys. What in the what? Oh, dear God, please don't tell me somebody's watching this lady, taking her serious. And I guarantee you this story right here has blown her up even more. But let's go ahead and flip through her frick dogs. Now they're calling me. Hold on. I just say this woman seems dangerous. You didn't say anything wrong, Jay. There was a person that came in here, if it was you or not, that said that these people weren't murdered, they OD'd. And I said I didn't think it was your right account. Maybe somebody had cloned you. I would think alibi. I would. It is Jay. The real Dank Williams. Hello, Dank Williams. Was that you, Jay? And even if it was, it's okay.
Didn't complete the new job Rebecca Schofield gave him, which is to hurt me. It's because he feels like his time is limited. He knows that he's going to be arrested.
Oh, okay.
Why would he spend his
Yeah. I
time
see.
doing that instead of spending time with his family and Murphy?
The rappers who she said the cases she solved, I get it. Thank you. Probably doesn't help I'm behind because it's out here. Yeah, no, that's okay. Okay, so this is what she's saying in this one. That now Jack DeCord has been told that he has to come and kill her by Rebecca, but he's not going to take the job.
Literally spending time with Murphy and his family. He feels like Rebecca Schofield is wasting his time. So,
lady,
fascinating because
let's keep going.
I haven't done readings on certain agencies and entities because
that's crossing the line.
Just know, I'm not the only one who suspect Rebecca Schofield. They want both of them. I haven't done readings on certain agencies.
Oh, I love you guys. You're so understanding and awesome.
That's kind of crossing the line. But just know, I'm not the only one who suspects Rebecca Schofield. They want both of them.
That's a good point, Paula. Really good point.
I haven't done readings on certain agencies and entities because
okay, let's keep going. That's crossing the line. She doesn't do readings on certain agencies because that's crossing the line. All this, though, it's totally fine.
Before I lay down for a nap, all I gotta say is Merry Christmas. Before I I think this is how y'all want me to feel about it.
Oh my God.
$75,000.
This lady is making me crazy.
I've seen people in the comments suggest that my friends and family members contact me. And I'm
hey, Violet.
If anybody contact me buying into the BS on fake pages that I'm crazy, I'm going to block you in real life, and I'm never going to unblock you. I've seen people in the comments suggest that my friends and family members contact me. Hey, y'all. The reading that I did on his arrest and her arrest, two totally different readings. It looks like he will be put to justice way before she does. They will be slow in arresting her. She's going to first go to another job. She's going to leave her current job.
I mean, my God,
writing.
this poor
she's
lady. Hey, Vicky.
She's going to isolate
hey,
herself.
Great White.
So she's going to leave. That's after she backstabs the killer. She's not going to live up to her promises for him. I mean, she can't. So it's a change of plans. That's when she's going to get out of Dodge. She'll be isolated in some cabin or a house somewhere. She's going to focus on her writing, her books.
Oh my God.
She's going to get a lawyer, but she's still going to lose her case. She's going to go to jail while her trial is pending. The final verdict will reveal that she's guilty and that she wasn't the person that everybody thought she was. See the zombie? It may take a while for this all to happen. The reading that I did on his arrest and her arrest, two totally different readings. It looks
Okay,
like
I'm
he
trying to
puts
find the
judges
picture of
way
that
before she does.
other
It would be
roommate really
slow.
quick. Hold on while this is
A lot of
playing.
people were asking me to check to see what Kaylee, Maddie, and Adam was talking about. Kaylee talked to Adam about her and Rebecca Schofield's experience and the subsequent breakup and how she felt like she had been played and betrayed. She was talking about how she was trying to encourage Rebecca to live in her truth and also be spontaneous. She said that Rebecca was supposed to end her marriage. It seems she told Kaylee that she was in a rut, that not only was she
Okay, I got it.
experimenting with women now like Kaylee,
Oh my God.
but that her marriage didn't work out because
Ugh,
people just don't get it. Like
I regret this
people leading
lawsuit.
small corporations and giant systemic policies in one. They
Oh, this-
all regret coming against me. All of them. Now Rebecca is gonna be added to that list of
Rebecca is racist. You know, it's systemically trying to oppress her. That's what it is. It's not that you are just accusing her of, you know, a horrific crime or anything, but whatever. Okay, let me show you guys. So this person, I'm not going to say her name, but I want to show you guys, and we can look at more of her TikToks or whatever. But this person is also on the lease. Now she signed it before. She lived there, I believe, before, but she's on it up until, you know, this year. So I don't know the exact details if this is the sixth roommate, but I thought it was really interesting because, you know, a lot of people often say this had to be done by a man, this had to be done by someone very strong, and that kind of thing. And this girl is buff, let me tell you. She is ripped. Here she is. Hold on. Oh, damn it. I didn't think it was going to, hopefully I got that fast, but yeah, hold on. Let me stop for a minute. I've got to make sure the second picture doesn't show her name. Oh my gosh. It won't load. Now. Are you guys ready for Christmas? She does look crazy in her eyes, not the one I thought. Yeah, she is ripped. Let me show you this other picture. Hold on, I got to zoom in so her name's not on there. All right, ready? Present, share screen. Now, to be fair, I don't think I can't figure out where she lives now. It seems that she probably doesn't even live in this town. But she's very buff, you know. So we forget about women that there's strong women out there too. So I don't know. My go-to Christmas movie, I think the new Grinch. With his what's it say, with his skin all green and his teeth all yellow. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's a her. And I've seen, like, on her photos, you can see her, like, she wasn't always buff like this. Actually, when she moved to the college, she wasn't buff like this. Let me see. I'm gonna stop sharing for a second. Actually, I'll go. I wish I had my phone because I have a photo of her on the house next to King Road. So let me keep playing this and I'll go grab that really quick. Let's find another video from this lady.
I haven't been served yet, but I'm actually gleaming with excitement.
Oh my God.
I need to start planning because I can now present my ideas in court regarding Rebecca Schofield and her role in the murder of the 4 University of Idaho students.
Gleaming with excitement?
Her initial idea. How she hijacked the court.
Oh, you are messing up, lady.
Energized him and got him ready to kill his own best friend. Since they have the inability to understand it, I'm glad it can be me. I haven't been served yet, but I'm actually gleaming.
Wow, lady.
Okay. So I spoke soon. This is the case request filing for lawsuit from Rebecca Schofield. I'm not stopping, so that's just there. But two, this is giving us information about what her alleged alibi is for the night of the murder. And now I have information about what she's saying her alibi is. I'm going to dig deep into that too. Also, why does she need 3 lawyers for me? 3 lawyers. Why does she need such a big defense team if she's why does she need for me? You can screenshot this, but this is her complaint and those are her lawyers. You can Google their document. You can Google Schofield versus Gillard or Ashley Gillard, Idaho, and it'll pull up. Why does she 3 lawyers for little / big O for real, me? Now I'm going to use my brain to see what's coming from this. Okay. I spoke too soon. This is the
Okay, you guys.
case
Let me flip it to the next one.
for
I cannot get
filing for
over
lawsuit.
this.
So I asked why the witnesses weren't speaking up about what happened, and I guess this is obvious, but obviously they're afraid of consequences for their actions. Many of them are just trying.
Okay, so here I'm going to show you
It's worth the risk, and some of them are just
some other pictures of her, and this is before she was super buff and like at the university. I just have to get him pulled up really fast to where it doesn't show her name because I don't want to cause this girl any harassment. It's just the point, just to be brought up to the point of, honestly, it doesn't necessarily have to be a man. And there are many women who are strong like that. And there are many men who aren't strong. You know what I mean? And so, I don't know. Interesting. Let's see. Here is, ow, my knee popped. If it would load. Hey, Squeaky Wheel. Oh my gosh. I don't know. So this is her on the right at this house. You know, the house that it doesn't show it all there, but that's right by King Road. You notice like this fencing on the rails. It looks like almost like a soccer net or something like that. Then here she is at this one of the fraternity houses, or right? That's what I think T said, that this might be like Jackass fraternity, but I'm not sure. Especially with adrenaline going. Yep, absolutely. If you really want to torture yourself, watch all of her videos. Texans do not claim this woman. Another stick and taker. And then once again, just really quickly for the point of it, that here she is. Dang, man. And you know, you have to, it's hard to be that disciplined, you know, to where you work on your body like that. She's already in some serious trouble. I don't understand why she's called out this specific professor, though. Is there any rhyme or reason to it? Or did she really just pick her out at random? I'm not sure. So let me click back over here. I have not went to the very beginning when it started. Let's see when it starts, where she starts calling her out.
Reading immediately regarding the culture at the university in Moscow, Idaho, because it's a lot of witnesses, but they aren't seeing. Also, have y'all noticed that I haven't been sued, so that's why.
Oh my God!
Serious, especially if you really did.
Yes, Violet.
But
so, Vicky, the person that I just showed you, like, if you go, we don't know, because all you can see.
The scare tactic.
She signed the lease in 2019, and it says that she was last seen in 2022 there, which they're like the same date as what Kaylee says. And honestly, I can't credit to looking into that. It was Mallory, who's always at Brittany's, and Teresa, who, you know, I just looked through all of her photos and stuff. Rebecca Schofield wants to get rid of me.
Schofield and Jack DeFore comes together, and she talks about me and how I'm a problem that needs to be solved.
What the hell, you guys? Oh my lord. Rebecca Schofield asked Jack Decor to attack
I was
me.
getting the message that Rebecca Schofield and Jack DePool was planning another attack on someone. And so it did seem like, I'm like, are they trying to attack me? Was the question.
Okay, crazy
And I
mama.
think it was a plan to hurt me because I had a dream and it was them two speaking and they were like, she was like, we're going to have to kill her.
Good point,
But,
Julie.
of
She is
course,
trying to
I'm not
make it
worried
real
about anything like that because I do
salacious
have to
and
get ready.
interesting as she can, it seems like.
Sorry, y'all. I had to get some rest and I had to work on another incident / case or crime that's going on that
Let's
needs
see what women say.
media.
She has 100,000 followers. This is the concern. Are there people who take her seriously? Look, here waiting patiently. Before I even came across your page, I knew it was Jack the second I seen him. Blessings, Ashley. So glad you got some rest and you're okay. Thought you'd been banned. Yee. Ashley, I love your sweatshirt. Jesus is knocking at the door of your heart. Sorry, this is now a cold case that may never be solved. Sad. What? Our culture is typically friendly and positive. The accusations you are making about our town and professor from your tarot cards aren't accurate. Someone said, question, how would you know? I just feel like whoever did this, it's going to be a shocker. These people are buying into this shit. I cannot believe it. Shame, shame, shame on you guys for doing that, because not you guys in my chat, but like this person right here. What? Oh my God. Whoever committed this horrible tragedy wasn't our professor. She's a wonderful and kind woman who has nothing to do with any of this. Oh my God. Someone said, I predict seeing you wearing silver bracelets in court for defamation of character, which you wouldn't wear handcuffs over, but you are ruining your life, someone said. Someone said, you're digging deeper. The only thing you're digging deeper is your grave. I believe Jack D is the killer. Oh my God. Let's go. You sound more rejuvenated. Oh my God. Ashley, where are you at, girl? We need an update on the Idaho case. This is so crazy that people take her serious. You guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's keep going for a moment. I gotta see at the internet so awful, but I really want to see when she started. Me, when Rebecca Schofield and Jack get arrested. What the hell?
What kind of hotel allows a child to check in alone? The boy had a very
Look, there's a video circling TikTok where she asked Maddie what she told Adam. Can you tell us what she told Adam? And this person says, yes, ma'am. Wow, 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 wow. She's been doing it a while. I know it, guy. It is. Oh, my God. Corey, I know Santa's coming and I have to wrap a lot of presents.
It's not a laughing matter.
Rebecca is getting inside information. She told Jack D not to confess. Oh my God.
All right, so it's finally like I get what's going on now. So she's Jack to court about the money problem she's having. She's having problems in her marriage, probably due to all of this information coming out. And so now it's looking like Rebecca's and Jack Decor are plotting.
Oh my God.
As we speak. She sent a coded message.
Hi, are these facts or spiritual visions? I'm so lost.
So he went back
and you appeared on my For You page. Pure buffoonery. Her readings told her, aka tarot cards. Do you know who it's going to be? Like, maybe warn them. This sounds nuts. Wear yellow in your next video if you need help. 2 men were stabbed in Boise last night. This is a weird duo. I don't believe this. Let's see what people said to that one. I thought you believed her. I don't understand why some of y'all people be hating on this young lady right here. I honestly do believe she knows what she's doing, and I believe in her TikToks. I believe in her in TikToks. Oh my God. Someone said you're plotting another delusion rant as we speak, and Ashley said you'll see. Part 17. Okay, I'm not flipping through all of those. Let's do it like this because we'll just look through our thumbnails to find when it started. Rebecca Schofield. Who is Rebecca Schofield? Oh my God. I didn't expect like this much. I believe I can fly. Come on, load. Why does the internet have to suck right now? Who got arrested? She hasn't been arrested. She's got sued. She's been sued by this teacher, Rebecca Schofield. Said something wrong.
Who is Rebecca Schofield? Part 8. During this breakup, separation period with her and Kaylee, she was really sad. She did grow to appreciate the people that she had in her life, but she really yearned for that love that her
Agree,
and
it
Kaylee
guy.
had. So she reached out to Kaylee. She was willing to
It's fucking disgusting. I'm sorry. I gotta be honest. I'm not even gonna listen. I'm not gonna give her views on every fucking video because that's exactly what she wants. And I honestly getting a little bit angry. I just cannot believe, like, we see people take advantage of these cases. We see it all the time. You see, it's just crazy. Even like, and I like Brian Upchurch's music, but we'll have a case will blow up and people who don't even talk about true crime start talking about it. And, and it's just, I don't know. I don't like it. It's gross. So it's not like we shouldn't be surprised that people are using this kind of stuff to blow up and get attention. We see it all the damn time anyways. Ash is God. That's what her link tree says. What is going on? People on YouTube have been openly accusing Jack D, Jack S, and on Jeremy and others of flat out murder. Squeaky wheel, that's true. It is true. Just the fact that she says it so openly and she's accusing this random teacher, I think it's shocking, but also I don't know why we're shocked because that's what, like, kind of what I'm saying. It happens all the time. The wear yellow comment got me. I know. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know. I see a lot of things I don't like it. I should probably keep my mouth shut about because I might get in some trouble. So let me see. I love that comment too. That was funny. I want to go back to where she started. I'm not clicking on every damn video. Look at this. 10,000 views. Talking about Rebecca Schofield. And there are people underneath that believe this lady. That is, I don't know. Who is Rebecca Schofield? Right here. Here's a cease and desist that her attorney sent her. Found a good place for the demand letter Rebecca's attorney sent me. Oh, why does it keep doing that? She says that all the people who talk smack to her in her comments are either Rebecca or Rebecca's, how she picked a teacher was more freaky. Someone here should not be in true crime when they're doing it themselves. I don't even know who you're talking about, but I agree. You see just some nasty stuff. You see so much nasty stuff. And guys, like, at the end of the day, this is about people who have been taken from their families. This is why people at Christmas can't stand the holidays, because they don't have their loved ones anymore. And I get really upset about it, and I get super annoyed about it on YouTube too. That was for, I don't even know who But I don't disagree
with it. Because it's the man letter Rebecca Stoker, the attorney, sent me.
I want to get back to the beginning, but damn, I can't get back because she posts so much.
Because it's the man letter Rebecca Stoker, attorney.
Let's see if we can go down any, if it will load at all. The article you read about her said she started talking about the professor on November 24th. Ooh. Thank you, Levi. Good catch on that. One of the mediums on YouTube said the killer is someone. Oh, I've seen this one guy, you guys, that he pretends that he's channeling the victims and stuff. And he sits there and talks as if he's the victims talking through him. And I don't know. I just find some of it to be a little bit disrespectful. And I believe some people are spiritually gifted. I do. But I also believe there's a lot more who use it to scam and take advantage. Oh, you're making me so mad, TikTok. So mad. Let's see if it'll do it while I'm not sharing the screen. I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts. I may go live on Real Talk. I've been wanting, it's really depressing sometimes when you see the things that happen on here. And that's why I posted last night that check on your friends, because there's a lot of people who've lost loved ones and things like that, and they're going through hard times. The holidays can be really tough on people. And also another thing, you guys, especially look into who you're getting your information from. See if they have a history of lying about these cases and stuff. Look at this guy who made up the fake scream. He literally has a history of making up a fake video about Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito. So, I just think it's important to kind of know who we're supporting and that kind of stuff. And I promise you'll be surprised at a lot of the things that have happened on here and the interference with cases and that kind of stuff. You know what? I'm curious. Do you guys think that we'll see somebody get arrested for this? Whether it's her or the guy who put out the video or whatever, do you think eventually we will see content creators being held accountable for, yay, it worked, held accountable for this stuff? Okay, it let me go further back, and she's still talking about her. And yeah, they're still loading. Hold on, we're gonna find the first one. Oh my God, you guys, I just cannot get over this. And you know what? She's getting a ton of attention. There she is showing the lady's picture. Oh my God. Okay. I think this is where she starts, because look, we have mysterious deaths, Josh Guimond, okay, all these. Then we have right here, Rebecca Schofield's something to have Kaylee and Madison killed. Rebecca Schofield's motive to kill the 4 University of Idaho students, part 2. Those are her first 2 videos, I guess. And then, yeah, because then she's doing takeoff. So right here. Then it goes into, wow, that one has 426,000 views. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Jack Showalter is in danger of being accused of a crime he didn't commit. Oh my God. Okay, we are going to watch the beginning ones because I got to see how this started. And then I'm going to let you guys go. But this is just blowing my mind. Will be difficult with First Amendment, but something needs to be done to set a precedent. I agree. Jelly roll cake, what's that?
Somebody asked, how does Rebecca come into play? Sorry, I can't respond to comments right now.
Oh, so maybe this wasn't the first video.
Anyway, Rebecca's motive was she had something going on with Kaylee. Whatever she had going on with Kaylee, it was fraternization.
Look at the comments. Everyone making fun of her, but here you are listening and nobody has sued. Let's see if anybody's written back to that. She's being sued for defamation right now, and there's no evidence she ever even met those students. You spoke too soon. Someone's like, you think Esther was partying with them? I honestly believe you, Chloe Richardson said. Where is Rebecca's house, I wonder? Wait, did you see the Spirit Box video? They asked where the killer was. They said here with Jack. I thought the one girl was leaving the state and slept over by chance. You should probably put allegedly. It might make Rebecca. There you go. Ditto. Makes you question why. Oh my God. There are many people who do believe her. I just cannot get over this. Oh my Lord. You must listen to get a good laugh with all this grief. Jack DeQuar's reason to take Rebecca Schofield's offer to kill the 4 University of Idaho students. Holy moly, you guys. So that means, what's your opinion of the girls being in the same bed? Someone asked her. Rebecca, this one has 851,000 views. Rebecca Schofield is going to prison for the murder of the 4. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. Why didn't Jack have knife wounds on his hands? Someone asked. I just can't believe this.
Oh yeah, I forgot the best part of the reading says that Rebecca Schofield is going to prison whether you like it or not. It says that she's not in control, that you're not in control, that an official person, someone in law enforcement, will be the one giving the orders. Oh yeah, I forgot the best part of the reading says that.
Bitch, you need your TikTok account taken. I'm done with that. I can't watch her no more because it's making me angry. I'm getting red. It's Christmas Eve. I don't need to be down here screaming and hollering, which, yeah. I like tarot cards too. I agree. But this is abusive tarot. I agree with you 100%. I just cannot get over that. Does this girl have a good track record or something? Why would she be so forward and wild like this? Well, you know what? I believe she's going to learn a real hard lesson that you can't just go out and accuse people of things. You can't just go out and lie on people. And, you know, the legal system takes time. That, trust me, even like with the Watts scammers, do you know how long that's taken? And I still believe one day something will come of all of that, and it's going to take time. And that's just that. So I can understand why the family's getting frustrated. Like, think about it. You're a daddy, and you, because this is from his point of view and what he said, and you raise your little girl and you protect her whole life, and you're always looking out for her and trying to be there for her, make sure, you know, you pick her up when she falls, that kind of stuff. And you have a really good kid who does great, graduates college, gets an awesome job, and then this happens, and while she's gone. And he said that, you know, he has to protect the investigation because he couldn't protect her, basically, from what she had to go through. And yeah, before we go, I'm not watching no more of that crazy ass, but I will pull up Twitter and see if there's anything new. I think that'd be interesting. And then I'm going to let you guys go. Are you excited for Christmas? And are you guys ready? I have presents to wrap. I probably will try to stream tomorrow, but I don't know. It won't be on this case. I don't know what I'll do. But I don't want to do the case. I just want to, I don't know if it just feels a little bit full, but I do want to do something and hang out with you guys. If the killer was wearing a pair of thick nylon or leather gloves, he may not have cut himself a bit. I suspect he was wearing both a mask and gloves. Good luck finding DNA. I suspect he was wearing gloves as well. I really do. Your reactions were about like mine, but I had a few choice words. Oh my God, she had me so angry. So angry. She's an 8, but with her TikTok content, she's a negative 80. I think I have a tiny gift. I don't know how it does. It's super accurate and very specific. There's no one that can communicate with anything like that as if it's an email. You probably do, Monica. Yeah, I agree. Anonymous. I wonder if she has something like a schizophrenia. I don't know, Alibi. It's possible. And even people who it's really common to have spiritual delusions with mental health. Like whether if you have bipolar and you're having a manic episode and get delusional, or you're schizophrenic or whatever, oftentimes they have religious delusions. And that's honestly a marker that they use. I remember learning that in psychology class, like they ask, when you're going through this stuff, if you're having those kind of things. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I mean. My 8-year-old has a solo tonight in the Christmas Eve choir. Oh, that's so awesome. Hey, Linda G. Merry Christmas. What should I do on my channel tomorrow for Christmas? We could go over like some Christmas crimes, like things that have happened on Christmas. I don't want to do anything like a case that's happening right now. I just want to give it like one day. Like these families, they go through it enough and they see it all the time. Hey, not so dumb blonde. I agree with you, Anonymous. I really do. I used to think, because I can sometimes tell how people are feeling and what they're thinking without them saying anything or having any like super expressive body language. Also, 6 gallons of blood. How the F do you find a drop or two of perp blood? I know. Oh my God, there's 90,000 drops in 6 gallons. Dave, that's crazy. I don't know. I guess they have to test a lot. Well, I don't like that movie, Woofy. I've told you that. I'm BP, but on meds and therapy. A whole lot of people need serious help. A lot of people are, and a lot of people are bipolar and don't have delusions at all. They just get a little manic. But a family member of mine, I won't say who for her privacy, but she has bipolar and she gets manic delusions, and she starts to think that she is like a goddess, that she has direct communication with God, that she knows all about like the way the world works. And the funny thing is, back in like American Indian or back in Eastern culture, sometimes the people who we say have mental illness, and in America we give them all this medicine to make them like calm down and stop. Over there they teach them how to embrace it, and it's almost like they think they're like a spiritual gift. Like, it's kind of interesting the way that Western culture versus Eastern culture treats mental illness, especially schizophrenia, bipolar, anything with delusions. What kind of quiz, Jay? What are you going for Christmas, Jay? John Benet Ramsey, Day After Christmas. Yeah. My mom had schizophrenia, but us 6 kids never knew till right before she passed. Oh my God. That's crazy. John Benet. Yes, she knew I liked crystals, and I swear I never told her. I just had a feeling like, but I know you a little bit and kind of like your style. And that was just so pretty. Oh my God, I need to get it. Wolfie, I have to send your box out, but I ordered one of those stupid freaking from China on TikTok Live, you guys. They do this like mystery plushies and mystery crystals, and they take this, they're in this big box, and they take like a little basket and they scoop it down, and whatever you get, you get. So I ordered some mystery plushies, and I got to send some in Wolfie's box, but I've been delusional before. I've been delusional on LSD and shrooms a little bit. To be honest, if something's not hurting someone, let them believe it, and I think that is better way. East has it right. West is totally ass backwards. I agree with you. I agree. Because, they take they take people's personalities away. The meds are so strong over here. I mean, think what they used to do. Think about lobotomies and stuff. Like, they literally turn people into zombies. It's awful. I'm lucky I don't get delusions, but bipolar is a roller coaster, never a dull moment. I can imagine. I have like horrible anxiety and like OCD anxiety, and it makes me crazy. So I had like a postpartum OCD too that was so bad, and I've still held on to a lot of that. And I would like use so many chemicals to clean and stuff, trying to keep things germ free, which chemicals are not good for you either. That I've had chemical burns on my hands and just different things. It's been a roller coaster for me too. Family member of mine gets super paranoid when he's having mania. Thinks he sees ghosts and gets very emotional. It's so intense. Yep. I know. We should each share something, someone we are thankful for this year. Then Christmas bingo. I'll get you the bingo cards, Alex. We can do something like that. That'd be fun. Your parents' house is very beautiful. You showed one of the riverbank, the deck your dad fixed. Inspired me to have mine on the banks too someday. Oh, that's so cool. I love it here. I love it so much. It's so like a really healing type of place, you know. Nature just tends to be that way. Oh, I love that too. I'm so happy. You watch them on TikTok? I love them. Oh, that's awesome, Jay. I haven't seen it, Tess. I get on my own damn nerves. Where's my ADHD gang at? Mary Jane is like awesome for my OCD and anxiety. I'm not medicated at all as far as, and I've tried SSRIs and many things like that, but they don't work for me. And then benzos, I have too much of an addictive personality. I want to take them. Like I could never not take. I could never do it right, and I just never want to go back to that. I forgot years of my life because of those things. But like with marijuana, like I use edibles and it really helps, and I'm not inclined to take extra ones because I don't want to be knocked out. You know what I mean? So meds numb us. That's the bad part. That's when you really miss your manic highs. Sorry, but it's true. Yeah, that's what I know. It's crazy. And I don't know. I think they numb us too much. Wish I had taken it when my kids were little. Vicky, your comment. There it is. It wouldn't highlight. Does that lady have any kind of wiggle room at all in a courtroom if she claims it was the tarot cards that led her to believe this stuff? I don't think so, because she didn't say allegedly. She didn't say, if these cards are accurate or based on these cards. She flat out just said, look, Rebecca Schofield is going to she's trying to kill me. She killed all these people, her and Jack D, and they blah, 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 blah. Like she said it like it's a fact. And the only thing is this, has Rebecca Schofield lost any of her income? Because for defamation, I'm pretty certain that that's necessary. Now, she's probably harassing her and could get some sort of, I don't know. I honestly don't know how that will work. We should follow that case. I should try to get the paperwork that's been filed so far, and we can follow it as it goes through the court process. I agree, Mindy T. I'm sorry, Nady. You should try like a Delta 8 gummy or a lower, like a THC that's not, that there's some that don't get you paranoid and stuff, and that depending on the strain. Dave, we need to be grounded like electrical machines do. I think so too. I agree. I've had mushrooms I have a bunch, like a bag of quite a lot. I thought about using it to microdose, maybe for my anxiety, but I haven't, and I've had them for a few months, but I don't like taking a lot of them. I don't like drinking either. I don't want to lose control of myself, because I walked around for years through my addiction, like just being out of control and making a fool out of myself and look at a damn idiot and acting like an idiot and just being not good, that it really has made me want to do the opposite. Like, I don't know. Cognitive behavior therapy. I've heard of that, but I don't know. I think that's more, they use it a lot for personality disorders and stuff, right? Yeah, she says it's facts. We've went way off topic of the of the case, but that's okay. Sometimes we need that. Delta 8 knocks on my, really? That's crazy. See, for me, I get like, I have to take a lot more milligrams. Like if I could take 80 of Delta 8 and 40 of Delta 9, or like Delta 8, it like doesn't really give me like that paranoid feeling. With Delta 9 edibles, I always get a little bit like paranoid and just not feeling good for about the first like half hour. After that, it wears off anyway and you feel good. But oh, so you've done it, Leo girl? That woman must not be too good as a psychic or reader, or whatever she does. She couldn't predict all the trouble she's getting into. Crazy mama. All this talk about exotic drugs. Doesn't anybody just swig down half a bottle of vodka anymore? Beer isn't just for breakfast anymore. We've discovered that it's actually good all day long. Dude, I get so sick on alcohol, and yeah, I just... Ugh. Jay, I've thought about peyote. I've even thought about ayahuasca because they say it can totally cure you from addiction, but I'm too scared, I think. Ooh, Celexa works for you. That's good, Vicky. Delta 8 for states weed is illegal. Yay! Your team won. Okay, you guys. Did she predict the lawsuits? Oh, I love you guys so much. I really, really do. I hope you guys have a good Christmas and just, remember to be kind to each other. Yesterday, I saw some stuff that just had me so sad. Just people treating each other so bad on here. And I could almost cry talking about it. And it doesn't personally involve me at all. I don't know. I don't know. You see people be really, really rude on here to other people sometimes and really cruel. And you can see it affect people. And yeah, that's tough. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. I've got to go shower. I haven't showered. Our hot water was frozen. It started working right before my live. So I'm going to go take a shower and try to work on a few things. Oh, I posted some new shirts I'm going to do, and I got to wrap presents. I got all kinds of stuff to do. When I find something interesting or I have some free time, I'll definitely hop back on. I'm going to try to plan something to do with you guys for tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. If I do a stream tomorrow, you guys that are in here, what would be the best time tomorrow? It's the internet. I know, Julie. It is, but it's tough when you start to know the people and stuff, even if you don't like them, because, yeah, I don't know. It's just... $8 a.m. noon. Jay, I'll make you any kind of shirt you want. You just let me know. Merry Christmas, Anonymous. I love you guys so much. I really do. I hope you have the best Christmas. Oh, shakes her fist. Good to see you. Midday. Oh, I hope you have the best Christmas too, Julie. I sound sick. I feel sick. Ugh. I adjust to your time zone. I'm in South Africa. That's so freaking cool. Later in the day so we can get Christmas presents sorted. That's a good idea. It's people with little kids wake up and kind of do their thing. Okay, that'll be good. All right, I will let you go. I love you. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Okay, guys. Bye, and thank you, mods. I appreciate you so much.